Hello, everybody out there today. Hey, today, man, we're going to do a powerful show, and it's going to be on is forgiveness a spell? When it comes to uh, uh, not the, forgiving your brother, forgiving your friend, uh, 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 maybe forgiving family members and reworking out a relationship, we're not talking about that. Don't even put that into the equation. We're gonna go back and we're gonna talk about the Arab slave trade. We're gonna talk about the agents who have exterminated all of the indigenous African people, the Indian people. It's not their land. That's why they don't know the history of any of these significant structures in their country that come from old, just like the Arabs in Egypt. We're going to talk about the Arab slave trade from what is that? Uh, uh, 570 till now. It's still going on, still enslaving our people, doing all the atrocity things that happens, killing people, stealing their organs, raping children. This is going on all over the world where we are persecuted for being the original people, the holy people, and the original Christ come from us, and being the Indian people of this land, indigenous Aboriginal people all over the world. And, we want to talk about the American slave trade as well. And some of the most horrific crimes that have ever been created or done to any people on the planet has been done to our people, where they even tried to erase that we even made significant benefits to all of mankind. Uh, is this a spell, man, that we will forgive people for feeding our children to alligators? We forgive people for murdering our children in the street today, murdering people in jails. Uh, Peoples are pedophiles. Arab people in the stores sleeping with African American children and young girls. There's no accountability for nothing that these people are doing. Is forgiveness a spell, man? I mean, let's keep it real. I mean, people were tied to trees. Babies were cut out of mothers' stomachs. They're still lynching, killing, and trying to keep the people in fear even today. The police can come down the street right now. Then we got all of these slave Bible people, this fake slave Bible religion, where they even put their self as the Christ, when the truth, the light of truth has come into the world of the living, and this is not true. And to tell God Almighty that He's going to give you the truth, and then you're going to say it doesn't matter, but haven't created a blade of grass on the whole planet. I mean, our water's poison, our food's poison, our children are being miseducated, a prison to school pipeline, mass incarceration, uh, economic, I'm just going to call it what it is, economic genocide, done through white supremacy, and also by us having to identify us in a white supremacist American government system, statewide, nationwide, where we have to identify ourselves by being black or African American or whatever they put on the paper, other, and you are denied, right? Why are we forgiving this? Because somebody took us in a church when we were young, told us this is what Christ did, we have to forgive the world. Well, these people don't even forgive us for stealing a piece of bubble gum under economic genocide that they created, right? If you commit a crime or make a mistake and do something out of desperation for economics, you will be persecuted and it will be held against you for the rest of your life. But these people have slaughtered our people all over the world right? And still to this day in this country, we are bearing witness. They have turned our people into a bunch of animals through their educational system and also the federal government racism, state government racism, where all of them are on the same code, the same page. And is forgiveness a spell when it comes to something of this magnitude? We have forgiven them, and guess what happened? It's getting worse and worse, and it won't stop. Is forgiveness a spell that you forgiving these people and they continue on with this evil? I'm just saying, is forgiveness a spell? I don't care nothing. King James was a Luciferian, okay? The Geneva Bible of 1560, where they took books out, changed the original name of the true God over 6,000 times and put it as Lord and God and Jehovah. You know, this is, in the age of information, ignorance is a choice. You are inadvertently worshiping Lucifer, period. If you're worshiping a lie, if you're being a deceiver just like they are, you are serving the deceiver. There is no in between. There is no, I can do it halfway. When you get to the kingdom, you can't even enter the gate. These people already know this, right? Is forgiveness a spell? Wake up. We have children to make them aware so that we can save lives. We are forgiving and forgiving and forgiving. They did it around the world. They slaughtered so many people in Africa. They even hid the slaughter, just like they hid the slaughter over here. They hid the slaughter as much as they could in Australia, India, Japan, all over Asia. Okay? All over the world. There is no such thing as the Middle East. Okay? That's East Africa. When they created the country Israel, in America, they created it, right? A bunch of Europeans called themselves Jews, went over there and exterminated 750,000 to 1 million men, women, and children and stole their land. Is forgiveness a spell? How can we ever forgive this? Okay, no one's saying violence. No one's saying that. You don't have to go out. You don't have to do anything to anybody. Okay? Nobody's saying that. Forgiveness is, look, I don't forgive you for the evil you did. Get away from me. Okay? Who said you had to be civil? Who told you that you got to forgive everybody for the evil they do to you, but they never forgive us for anything, and even for being the highly chosen of God and persecuted throughout the world? I just want to ask you a question. Comment below. Is forgiveness a spell? Each one teach one. Together, all things are possible. Because we have a whole world of African, or whatever we want to call ourselves, children to free. I love you.